Thank you for telling the stories. Thank you for showing the pictures. It seems as though you've gone through pictures with them of her, and you've told a lot of stories about mom. Do you have a mother figure that would be on the other side, or somebody who feels really maternal? Do you understand? Is your mother passed?
Yes.
Okay. That's the main person who I feel like is coming in. That would be like a really strong connection. And the way that she shows up is really, really motherly. So I know that sometimes I just get a maternal feeling because someone's a mom, but the feeling that I get from her is gentle, kind, and very loving. I feel that she is somebody who would like to hold. So to hug, to hold, touch would have been a very important thing to her. The way that you would feel love from her would be very much through touch, gentle touches, nice touches, holding. She would have been had a soft touch. Do you understand that piece about her as well? Your mother would have
Yes.
loved children, absolutely adored
Yes.
children. So for her, one of her greatest desires was to be a grandmother as well. She would have wanted this so much. Now, as soon as I start talking that, I also feel like there's a discomfort that arises in you that she wants to bring up about that piece. I feel like there's like grief around this when it's associated with
Mhm.
grandchildren. So I don't know if she passed before she got to meet the grandchildren. Do you understand that? Okay. Does that make sense? Okay, that's what I think I'm picking up here right now. And it feels like there's heartbreak because you know how much your mom loved children. Are there two of them?
There's 3.
Oh, okay. She makes me feel like she was passed before
Uh,
them. Okay.
the 2. Yes. 2 of them.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense now because she just says I was passed before both of them. So I'm thinking there's two kids, but there's three. Is it girl heavy? I don't understand this.
Yes. Fair.
Okay.
Fair.
She's showing me a picture of a little girl, but it feels like an old picture. So it makes me start to sense that there's a picture of your mom when she was very, very little. Do you understand this picture that she's talking about?
Yes.
It'd be a picture of her as a little girl. Okay. And the way it makes me feel is that there's a comparison between her grandchildren and her,
Yes.
especially one of them, where you guys have looked at this picture and be like, she looks just like mom did when she was little, right? In that moment, you have to know that when you look at that picture and you see how alike they are, that she's there in that moment. She understands. She knows that you're looking at that. Now, this is not evidential. I've only gotten this a couple times, but your mom makes me feel that one of the daughters especially looks like her and that she's another aspect of the same soul. That's weird, and I get weirded out by these things sometimes, so you can take it or leave it. One of her female grandchildren is just so much like her that it's almost like it's your mom all over again. And your mom says we have different aspects of our same soul, and that's like another aspect of mine. It's another way to continue to be close with you in this life. I don't know how that makes you feel. I hope that's okay to say,
Yep.
but that's what she makes me feel like I want to communicate. And she also says that that's not totally surprising to you and it's not too weird. You could see that making sense in a certain way because
Right.
of the way the daughter is. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling the stories. Thank you for showing the pictures. It seems as though you've gone through pictures with them of her and you've told a lot of stories about mom. One of the things she says as well is she's honored and proud because you've wanted to be a mom the way she was a mother to you. And so you are such a loving mom. So she's giving you a lot of acknowledgement for how much you just fill this house up with so much love for your girls. And you try to emulate how your mom was in that way because your mom always made you feel like you were the best thing in the world. I don't think there were a lot of things that she asked you to be different about. There was a lot of unconditional love from this woman, and you feel grateful every single day that you got to have that. And your hope is that you can be as good of a mom as your mom was. But she says that's almost a silly hope because, of course, you are. You already are. And I live on through you in that way of how you show unconditional love to your daughters. That's so powerful because we need that more than anything. And they feel that so strongly from you. All right, she's definitely showing me a necklace right now as well. And this feels like this would have been a piece of jewelry that is associated with her in some way that would have been left behind. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I don't necessarily get the sense that she was a heavy jewelry person, though. You know what I mean? So I don't know that she wore a lot of them, but I feel like this is something that's special to you and that you know of it. Oh, wait. Are there three of you siblings? Three siblings?
4.
Four. Oh my goodness. Is that also sister heavy?
Yes.
There's so many women in this family. It's wild.
Yes.
I'm starting to get the sense that this woman would have been in extreme pain before she passed. And I don't bring that up to cause you pain. I bring that up just as validation. I think she says for you, that was one of the hardest spots because you've always loved your mom so much. You've been so devoted. But to have to see her go through pain like that, and she said you felt extremely helpless in the situation. So I just have to say, I'm so sorry. But you have to know that I'm in peace. I'm not in pain any longer. She also makes me feel like she would have spent ample time in the hospital before passing. I do feel like I'm starting to feel a little bit nauseous and like I've been sick. Do you understand why she would bring that piece up as well? Because I
Yes.
feel like I have nausea and I feel like I have nausea specifically from medication because I feel like I would have vomited at certain times as well. And that was really tricky to see. I hated to be the cause of pain for my children. You know that, don't you? That for
Yes.
me, that was worse than being sick. To feel that I was a burden or a cause of pain for children. For me, I'm the parent. I'm the one who cares for and makes sure everyone's okay. And the fact is, that was one of the greatest joys of my life. I loved being that for people. It wasn't a burden for me. It was one of the things I looked forward to the most in my life. And I have to tell you that it was even better to be your mom than to anticipate being a mother. I just loved all of you like crazy. And I was born to do that. I was born to parent you. One of the greatest
Yes.
honors of my life was being your mom. And it was so hard for me to feel like the roles had to be reversed or someone had to care for me because I was never very good at that, was I? And I feel like
No.
I'm stubborn about this as well. Do you understand me being stubborn about doctors? Just having people care
Yes.
for me was such a hard thing. It was not my nature. I like to be the caregiver. But I feel like I was frustrated with doctors and irritated. And I feel like I actually probably frustrated all of you quite a bit as well, because like everybody wanted me to kind of go with the flow a little bit more and follow all the doctor's orders. So that was like one of the only times that I was really stubborn and really frustrated people. I'm sorry about that. But you have to understand, I didn't want to accept this because I thought I was going to be here a lot longer than I was. Do you understand that piece? I also feel like this diagnosis just came out of nowhere. It was not an expected thing at all. Do you understand that piece as well? So it felt very shocking to everybody and extremely jarring to everybody. One moment, everything was good and the family was enjoying each other's company. And the next moment, we knew that this was a very serious thing that likely wasn't going to end well. The second we understood, it felt quite dire. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
There's something around chest area for me, and it also makes me feel like it's a spreading thing that then eventually makes it hard for me to breathe. Do you understand anything about that piece?
Yes.
You are a loyalist. You have to be. The way that she says it, so loyal. You always show up. When people need you, you are there. You don't just do it with your kids, you do it with everybody. And this is a huge acknowledgement for you. Not only did you always feel so loved by me, but I always felt so loved by you. You weren't a tricky kid. Do you understand that you didn't exhaust me? It's like during teenage years, you weren't just an absolute basket case that I had to chase down all the time. You made my life easy. Do you understand that piece?
Yes.
Not every child is like that. It was so fun because we were friends too. I wasn't just your mom. I was also one of your best friends. Did she hold your firstborn child?
Yes.
That was a really amazing moment, wasn't it? Wait, do you have that picture?
I have some.
It makes me feel like she's showing me a picture of her holding your first
Oh,
daughter.
yes. Yes.
I
Yes.
can just see her when she's really small. And the look on her face, too. I think she's looking down a little bit more in the picture, but the look on her face is just like, this is heaven. Also, I have a figure standing in the back that feels paternal to me and fatherly to me. Your grandfather on your paternal side would also be passed because he's standing back with your dad over here. So I feel like I have a couple men there. So you have very, very different energy from your mom.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Going from your mom to your dad is a very different ordeal. Um,
Yes.
was he grumpy sometimes?
Yes. Yes.
Because as soon as I feel into him, I'm just like, this guy starts to make me feel a little stern, a little grumpy, a little rah, 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 like that kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Do you understand your mother being so patient with him because she was so damn.
Yes.
Oh my God. And he
Yeah.
says, "Thank God, I really needed somebody like that, didn't I? Because I was a tough cookie." Because it was kind of a demeanor about him. It was kind of just the way he wandered through life was grumble, grumble.
Yes.
And he says it's silly too, because I had all the love and patience in the world. And in fact, everybody was patient with him, except you've got a sassy sister. Do you understand this? One of your sisters being kind of sassy with him when she was in high school.
Me.
Okay. He's talking about like a sassy, somebody did not like to put up with his grumbles when they were younger. I'm getting this
Yes.
reference like high school years, you know, did not
Yes.
want to put up with it. And also, it feels like it comes from a place of like, listen, buddy, do you see how mom is patient with you? Like, I'm done. Do you understand that?
Yes.
He says righteously justified.
Oh,
But he sure didn't feel that way in the moment. That's for sure. He did not like the sass. I would say he had absolutely no patience with it.
no.
A little bit of a temper. I also don't think that he spoke as much. He seems like he was kind of quieter about things, but you could tell when he was angry. He doesn't
Yes.
come across to me as somebody who yelled a lot either. He just kind of kept a lot in, you know? You know deep down that all of these women were very loved by me, but
Oh, yeah.
I did not show it and I did not express it much. Do you understand that? I would have done whatever it took if it had come to it. And the fact is, you did know that underneath that. And the reason that your mother put up with me for so long is that she knew that too. Your mom had a way of understanding people. She had very high emotional intelligence. And so she would defend different family members to say, well, you know, so and so is this, or so and so is going through that, or whatever, because she was a peacemaker. Your mother was the glue of the family. You understand that piece as well. So
Yes.
incredible. She's giving me my symbol for birthday right now. So I don't know if there's a birthday that just passed or is coming up in the family. Do you understand that piece?
Yes.
Okay. Is it for a granddaughter?
No.
Okay. Whose birthday is it?
Well, my oldest sister's birthday is next month, and then
Okay.
my birthday is right after that. Oh, my granddaughter just had a birthday.
Oh, she did. Okay. That makes sense. I've seen this teddy bear 3 times now. I've been waiting to bring it up to make sure that I understand this. It feels like this could have been something that's been in the family for a while, the more that I talk about it, like a little stuffy that would have been important to you.
My oldest daughter had a stuffed dog
Mhm.
that was my mom's originally,
Aha. Okay.
and that was her lovey, and she still has it.
What she showed me is my sister had a bunny named Easter, and my parents kind of refurbished it and gave it to their granddaughter, my sister's daughter. And so they're showing me Easter, and it makes me feel like she's talking about this stuffed animal that used to be hers that got passed down. So she's just acknowledging that piece. She's talking about her a wedding album with your father, that somebody kept that as
Yes,
well. Do you have that?
my sister,
Your
my
sister?
sister, one of my
Okay.
sisters. Yeah.
Are there black and white photos in there?
Yes.
Okay, because she's showing it to me in black and white. It feels like old. It's like definitely a precious thing. Feels like there was a dog when you were younger as well that would be passed now. Do you understand that piece? Because she's got a dog in her arms right now. So she shows me that she has this dog. Did all the sisters love the pets and the dogs?
Yeah.
Were they all dog people? Okay. She just says, I've got him. Was it a him?
Yes.
Your mom was sweet with animals too, animals and kids. She was just so kind to everybody. Do you associate butterflies with your mom ever? Do you understand that piece?
Yes.
Okay, because she says that's a sign for you from her. She's validating that when you see that and when you think about that, she's there. She's not the butterfly, but she sends the butterfly just to let you know that she's so near. She says you have to tell everybody that I send love because your mom would not leave anybody out. You can't parent every kid the same because they're all different. And yet your mom gave as much love to every single daughter that she had, every family member. There was nobody that she left out. I'm going to leave you with her love, okay?
Okay. Thank you. My mom. She only got to meet my one daughter, who was 2 when she passed. We talk about my mom all the time, and my girls and my nieces and my nephews, my nephew, feel like they knew her
Yeah.
because of all the stories that we've talked about. And the necklace was a locket. It was like a pocket watch, but it was very small, and she wore it every day. Everything that you were saying about my mom was so true.
Yeah.
But my dad was also a very not emotional, very
Yeah.
didn't very grumpy, former Marine, very grumpy.
Yeah.
We used to call him a grumpy old man.
That's so funny. I'm like, was he grumpy?
Oh yeah. Thank you so much. It gives me a lot of peace knowing that she's proud of me.